me, Stormy. So in this part of the 90 videos in 90 days, we are going to do our moon in the different houses of the natal chart series. So we will watch over the next week as these videos come up daily, so you can watch your own natal chart, see where your moon is at, what house it's in. As well, I've got a whole other playlist that talks about the moon in each of the individual signs as well, so you can start to, you know, put some of these informations together, conjoin them just a little bit. So when we look at the moon in astrology, the first things to understand is that the moon is our deepest, it represents our deepest personal needs, right? Our reactions to things, some things unconscious for us. The sun is a active energy, right? We learned about this in our last series we did on this channel, but the moon is very reactive, right? You do something to me and my reaction is fill in the blank, right? Now my sun is I did something to you, right? I take the active position. So how we act and how we respond to problems. What is my response? How do I fulfill my sense of security? How am I responding to the world around me? What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to look to the moon to answer a couple of those questions for me. As well, in our chart, the moon represents the mother, right? This female energy. It's both our inner child, it is both our inner mother, right? So even if you're a man, it doesn't just mean, oh, forget the moon, I'm a man. It doesn't mean anything like that. It's still telling us a lot about these ideas and these positions in our own charts, okay? So I already talked about responsive, but it's also the way we are receptive to things. How do I receive things? How do I sit and reflect? What do I sit and reflect on, right? What kind of things do I contemplate about? So it's a very instinctual kind of placement. Now, one of the things I think is kind of cool is that I was taught is that because just like the moon circles around the sun in a very protective manner, right? Giving back its light, it reflects the light of the sun back. In our charts, it also shows me what we're going to do to protect ourselves. As well, how are we going to protect other people? What are we going to do to make ourselves feel secure and safe? How are we going to do with the protective measures that we have in and of ourselves that have to do a lot with our safety? Now, here's another cool thing to think about with the moon when we're talking about it in astrology is this is like when we say something is giving me life, right? Like that could be your moon sign. Your moon sign's like, I like that. We're interested in this. Let's go towards that, right? Any habitual behaviors you have, right? Are you a biter? You bite your nails, right? Ooh, do you have quiet internal prejudices that maybe you really don't like a certain something? And granted, you maybe never say them outside because your sun sign says, moon, no, right? But do you have them? Because we can see some things in that as well. So when we look at some of the things in the moon energy, we can find a lot of drivers for what's going on for our internal world as well. So now we want to start to understand the backdrop of where our moon may be driving us as we look at the different houses. So I invite you to gain a little bit of knowledge from this video about what the moon is doing out there in the natal chart in general, and then click to the moon in your house, whichever one that may be for you, or stick around and learn about the moon in all of the houses of astrology in the natal chart. All right, guys, like this video, comment, share, subscribe if you do not have a natal chart so that you know where all of your placements are at, so that you know your little personal map. Click in the description box down below so that I can get you one. Let's get you hooked up. And don't worry, you can also get your birthday charts there. If you want to get a full natal chart reading because you definitely want a chart, but you don't know what the heck that thing says, I've got an option where you can either sit with me and we can do it live, or we can do it by video as well. Just click in the description box, come and visit me at stormiegrace.com, and we'll get you taken care of. Bye, guys. Hey, thanks so much for watching my video and stopping by my channel. I hope you liked the video, comment, share, definitely subscribe because we're doing 90 videos in 90 days on this channel. New learning content every single day, a minimum of one video every day. So I hope to see you back tomorrow. Bye.